Gonna be streaming some Magic today. I'm gonna do Amonkhet and maybe some D&D, but I'm not sure how much I'm gonna do of each, so we'll kind of feel it out. Start off with some Amonkhet though. I used to draft a lot of Amonkhet when it was new. I had some good finishes with this set. I think I qualified for some RPTQs back when that was still a thing. I don't know. New players might not even know what that is. They changed the competitive Magic scene so often, and it just doesn't make any sense to try to keep up with it anymore. But yeah, I used to grind competitively, and I went to some Grand Prix for this limited set, and I was part of a team at the time, and we played this set quite a lot. This is definitely a Trial of Solidarity here. The card's very strong. One of the strongest cards in the set, I think. And white's one of the best colors. I try to draft aggressive in this set. You really want to, like, this set is just renowned for being just all about attacking and being blocking, sucking. A lot of that is because of Exert, the ability Exert, which kind of rewards you for attacking and punishes you for trying to block. If Trial of Solidarity weren't in this pack, there's a few other decent options. Talk Crop Elite will often make a deck. Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs is pretty good. Compulsory Rest is decent. Although typically when you're in a white deck, you have enough tricks that you don't need that much removal. But yeah, we'll definitely pick in Trial of Solidarity here. Gustwalkers. I mean, just OP. This card's OP. Overpowered. It's too good. And it's the same as our first pick on color too, so really nice follow-up. I'm tempted to rare draft the Irrigated Farmland, I'm not going to lie, but we're going to take the Gustwalker because it's just so good, and it matches with the Trial of Solidarity. If I hadn't already picked a white card, Gustwalker would probably still be the best card in that pack. Alright, here, let's see. Not a super exciting pack. Chefette Monitor is pretty good if you're in Sealed. This was one of the sets where Sealed versus Draft was just night and day, totally different. Sealed is all about going big and making a bunch of colors and ramping and playing all your bombs and playing 4 or 5 colors. Draft is all about killing them as fast as possible. I might actually take the Sunscorch Champion, you know, because it stays white, so that's nice. But you know, I'm honestly tempted to take Slitherblade. If you go mass Slitherblade, maybe I want the cat too. 1-drops are nice. That was kind of a tough one. Okay, this is easy. Another Gustwalker. I know this sounds crazy to say because it's just a common, but seeing a Gustwalker pick 4 is pretty rare when you're at a table with people who know how to play the set. I'm just gonna say that. It's better than Pride Sovereign, which is a pretty good rare. So I mean, I'll take as many Gustwalkers as they give me, basically. The Sunscorch Champion might not make the deck. It's a little slow, but it's good. The reason this card is good is because there's so many decks that are trying to kill you so fast that this ends up being nice. Alright, there's a Cartouche, I like that. The Mummy is okay and it's on color. Aerial Guide is pretty good. If I had taken the Slitherblade, I'd be interested in this, but I'll still probably default to the Cartouche of Zeal because this card is just really good, and it triggers Trial of Solidarity for some extra value. Hey, what's up, Fragilities? Thanks for the follow. How's your day going? So we got a good start here. Boros is a good place to be in this set. What we got here? Not a great pack. Not a great pack. The Kenra Eternal is reasonable. Blighted Bat is reasonable. I'm not really interested in any of these blue cards. It's gonna be one of these black cards. They're both zombies, which is nice. Black-white zombies is a solid archetype in the format. I'll probably take the bats. I don't know. They're both like kind of meh, but also like playable. I'll take the bat. It's nice having some fire, some evasive damage to get through. Thoughtseize. Wow, I mean that's pretty late for a Thoughtseize, even considering how solid of a rare it is too. I think I already have 4 Thoughtseizes, but you know, this is a card that wasn't in the original set, so it's hard to say how good it is in limited. I don't really want to be playing a lot of card disadvantage or trading. I'm more about tempo in this format, so Thoughtseize might not be very good, but the Nimble Blade Kenra is a totally fine card too. Like, you can really carry a game on this, but it's because I'm not sure if I have 4 of these. I'm going to take the Thoughtseize. I think I do have 4, but let's see here. Yeah, I'm happy with a Thresher Lizard. A totally fine card. Manglehorn was so good in Standard back in the day when this was in. Because this set came out right after Kaladesh when there were all these broken artifacts. And I remember Manglehorn, you could use that to break up some of the combos that were in the format too. All right, another Nimble Blade. Good, glad to pick that up here. Well, Forgotten Pharaohs is decent, but we're not really trying to do desert stuff with this. Just trying to kill them as fast as possible. All right, I'll take the farmland for my personal collection. I think we're still on Boros here. And that's one of the reasons that Boros and aggro is so good, is because you can make, like, these are mostly commons, but the deck works really well together, and there's just a lot of depth in the common rarity slot for making stuff like this work. Yeah, I guess I'll take this, but I'm probably not gonna play it. Bunch of green cards. I guess I'll take this because it's like kind of the best one. Some black cards. Ruthless Sniper actually is pretty good in the right deck. All right. It's actually a tough choice here because there's 4 really good cards in this pack. Trial of Zeal, Nefcrop Entangler, Dauntless Aven, and Gustwalker are all premium cards. There's definitely an argument for taking another Gustwalker over a Trial of Zeal. The Trial of Solidarity is better for these types of decks generally. Dauntless Aven is so good because it's like evasive, gets in for good damage, and then it also like allows you to keep exerting over and over with like a Gustwalker or something. I'm going to take the Trial of Zeal. Hopefully it'll wheel one of these cards, but I really doubt it. It's probably, the Gustwalker was probably the right choice there. This card's a little slow. It's still premium, but just a little slow. All right. Beyond elated to see this Cartouche of Zeal here. Hopefully wheel one of these red 2-drops, that'd be nice. With the 2 Cartouches of Zeal and the 2 Trials, we're looking pretty good right now. Another cartouche. Boom. Now, some people who haven't played this format a lot are probably going to be like, "What? You taking an aura over cast out, like a unconditional removal that can also cycle?" Yes, I am, because this format is all about just punching through damage, attacking every turn as much as possible, and I'm not really trying to like pay 4 mana to take out one threat. I'm trying to play a bunch of 1s, 2s, and 3s, curve out, and then just put the opponent on the back foot and not even give them a chance. So at this point, I'm looking for like 1 and 2 drop creatures, ideally, to fill this out a little bit. Approach of the Second Sun. I love this card so much, but we're going to take the Fan Bearer because it's just great. It's just great. 1 drop body, and then lets you beat down early. You can put a cartouche on it, get in for some beats, and then later on, once your opponent tries to start to stabilize, you can start tapping down their creatures and getting through for the last few points of damage. Binding Mummy is solid. Firebrand Archer is pretty good too. We have a few zombies already, so I guess we have 2 and then maybe 1 with the Sun Scorch, but I'm not sure if I'm going to play this card. So yeah, between these two, I like the Binding Mummy a little bit more. I actually do have enough non-creatures already where Firebrand would be good, but the 2 toughness on this actually lets you attack a lot better in this format. Very disappointing pack. Probably not the only person playing Boros at the table. I will play Anointer Priest if I need bodies at 2 drop. Again, it does allow us to get another zombie later on down the line if I trade this off first and then tap them down with the Binding Mummy. Alright, here we got some actual good choices actually. Those Who Serve is a fine body for attacking and getting in. Nimbleblade Kenra seems pretty good in this deck. Thorn Moloch is good too. But I want to get the 2 drops. I really want to nail those 2 drops. And the Nimbleblade Kenra plays well with the cartouches. It's really close between the Firebrand Archer and the Kenra, but I guess I like to err on the side of having that big booty to get in some damage. Ketcho's Avenger, we're super happy to see this. It's a good card. Just attacks well. Vizier Remedies is fine. We're going to need quite a bit of, pick up quite a bit of playables to make this work in the 3rd pack. Pack 2 was really pretty dry for us in terms of our colors. But that means that whoever's passing to us from the right is probably, we'll probably get more this way. Like, it seems like there's some Boros going on to my left, but to my right, it seems more open. So hopefully next pack we'll get plenty of playables to finish this out. Take a Pathmaker here. Blue's open. Wow, not even a single playable card. That's disappointing. Actually, no, Chefette Dunes is playable. Yeah, this is totally fine. We'll play this. Wow, another weak pack. Alright, I guess I'll take the Kenra. Tall Crop Elite, I'd like to see that. Ooh, also a Magma Spray. Let's see, what do we have for creatures right now? 13, and like some of them suck. I think we gotta take the Tall Crop. Magma Spray is very good. But we need creatures. Yikes. Feels bad to pass the Magma Spray. You know what, I'm gonna take the Magma Spray. We have 3 Nimbleblade Kenras, which like makes it gives it better value. Alright, well it'd be nice to pick up Samet, but we're not in that deck, so I'm gonna take the creature. Open Fire is nice too, but like I said, we just need creatures right now to fill this out. I'd rather not play these 4 cards. But as it stands, we need more playables, so gotta get scrappy, gotta get more 1-drops and 2-drops. I'd love to see, I'll basically take any red or white 1-drop right now. That's what I need the most. Alright, Bonnie Mummy. This is really drying up for us, huh? Bad luck in terms of pack 3, like what we opened. But I think the deck's still looking pretty good. I'd like to get like 6 more playables, honestly. Run 16 lands. But that's a little bit of a pipe dream right now because we're just not seeing any cards in our colors at all. So take this. It's not a great card. Not a great card at all. I probably won't even play it. Wow, it's really amazing how much Boros has dried up. I haven't seen like a single Boros card this whole pack. So we're probably gonna have to play some of these crappy creatures and stuff, which is fine. I really regret taking the Thoughtseize over the 3rd Gustwalker though. I feel the regret on that one. Oh my god, what? That is so nice, so late. That is incredible. I don't know what's going on at this table. I'm confused. But I'm going to take the Gustwalker over the Sacred Cat, even though I'd love to have more 1-drops. Gustwalker's just so good. Would have loved to have picked up a cat along the way. This is best of 1, so it doesn't really matter, right? So okay, I'm not going to play any of these cards. Oh, Tall Crop Elite. Perfect. I'm so glad that wheeled. Maybe white is open. Maybe it was just a really unfortunate pack. Yeah, it's pretty weird to see open fire go this late too. But yeah, maybe red white was open, but there was just a very unfortunate like content of the cards that were in this pack, in both the pack I opened and then like the ones immediately to my right. All right, well, we got there. I might play a Pursue Glory too. Probably not though. Yeah, that was that Thoughtseize. That was a bad pick all around. But not even a good rare draft. I do have... I seem to have more red than white, or more white than red, but probably about 8 and 8 will be good. And I mean, this is pretty straightforward, so... There is a question of, can I get away with 15 lands? The answer is yes, I probably could. There's a very low curve, and there's not any mana sinks or card advantage. Not a lot going on, at least. You know, obviously we have our eternalized cards, but I think this is fine as is. Just because I don't have like any more cards that I really want to play. We got 3 Ghostwalkers though, so that's just good in and of itself. Yeah, thanks, Beggar. It kind of got there. I can't believe it's got the D&D lands in here in Amonkhet. Epic flavor fail. What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? Always bluff the Magma Spray. Always got to rep that Magma Spray. Opponent's playing Jund. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. We're on the defensive. On the draw, and the opponent is curving out super well. 1 drop, 2 drop into removal. Show me the trick. Okay. Alright, well I got infinite nimble blade Kenras, so don't try and stab. What do you got now? Nothing? Okay. Strange line, but alright. feels so weird to be like this much on the defense with a deck like this against a 4-color deck. What am I playing right? What is going on right now? Is this real life? What is happening? This does not make sense. The opponent is playing a lot like a bot right now. That's all I'm gonna say. This looks like a bot. All I gotta do is hang out, like build up my board, and then play trial, and I'll win. Dude, what is going on? Yeah, it is bronze, but it's like, I don't know, man. My bot radar is just going off right now. I feel like there's a lot of these random bots on Arena. Alright, well, I guess we can start killing them now. But like, the reason that it's like they're playing so fast, like there's no, it almost seems like they're not thinking. Like, new players usually think about what they're doing, you know? This guy's just like, it's just like these like immediate just like immediate actions happening, no hesitation at all. I guess that could be a noob too, but you know, it just looks weird. Okay, I'll take 2. Alright, you're dead. Oh wait, I don't have, oh okay, well I guess they're still dead because I have Trial of Zeal. I should have done this first. What am I doing? Alright, well I tripped over my deck there at the end, but didn't really matter. Yeah, definitely should have. But the opponent was a bot, and it was like a newbie bot, so swinging him for big dick damage. That's what happens when you have a big dick. Sometimes you just trip over it, you know? Alright. Oh, that planes came down pretty fast. Hope I'm not playing against another bot again. This is kind of just like, I don't know what you want to call it, like a conspiracy theory or something that I have, where I feel like sometimes Wizards, maybe they don't have enough players, and so they just like have all these bot accounts that go on there and sort of like self-implode. Yeah, I got triple Ghost Walkers. I would have had 4 too, but I took a Thoughtseize over one of them. Alright, this is pretty nasty though. We're gonna have to figure out something to do about that. I should have played the priest first. Oops. Whatever, we're going for the kill. The opponent knows what's up though. They're playing like an aggro blue-white tempo deck. They know what to do in the format. Alright. Sheesh. Looks like I'm gonna lose. That one life would have really helped. The one life from the priest if I had played that. Can't block anything. That's the problem playing against blue in this format, is it's hard to block. Being on the draw sucks too. I mean, being on the draw is often just what makes or breaks it in Amonkhet draft. Damn. Yep, they got us. I don't know. Not really much I could do there. They had such higher card quality. Like once they slapped that 4/4 down, I was just like, oh, okay. Like now I can't attack him the rest of the game. And being on the draw too. Being on the draw in this format is like a death knell, really. Roll the dice. If I had more 1-drops in my deck, I would be better off on the draw. But okay. Sunscorched Desert, huh? This is a good hand though. It's got a nice curve, good top end, got enough lands. What if I click this guy? What happens? Nothing. Opponent's missing land drops. It's unfortunate. Because with a hand like this, once I get ahead, the door is gonna close real fast. Real fast. Gonna be a big turn. Alright, well they're dead on board because I can just exert this and attack the 3. Not bad. Looks like I've been spammed here. Let's see. Bigfollows.com. Alright, that's fine. Let's put the magma spray proof guy down first. Try magma spray that, buddy. Go ahead, I dare you. Magma spray it. Haha. Looks like they have a magma spray. Okay, this is nice because now if they have a Magma Spray, they'll have to do it on their turn. I can clear the Moloch right now and then play Vizier Remedies. I'm playing Vizier first because I value it less than Pathmaker Initiate in this matchup, because pretty much black is the one that puts -1 counters on you. Black and green can do that, but yeah, so I'm putting this out expecting it to die, and I think that because I think the Initiate has a better ability when you're not playing against black. Haha, -1 counter. I forgot that this actually even existed. Because most of the -1 counters are black spells, but I think the opponent's trying to figure out why that didn't work, but they haven't read Vizier Remedies apparently. I mean, sure. Take 4. Straight up pwned. So I'm gonna make my 2/1 unblockable and then attack with everybody, right? Okay, yeah, they get it. It's all you're really trying to do with this format is just like build a big board, like a 1, 2, 3, 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, and then after that, hopefully just cast a big anthem or something like Trial of Solidarity or something like that to finish him off. Yay! Got the 1 drop this time. That's what you like to see. Beautiful. Beautiful draw that was. Ornery Kudu. I like the word ornery. It's a good word. I should use it more often in my day-to-day life. Ooh, you're gonna have to do more than that if you want to stay alive. Collect a company. Oh, all right. All right. Wow. Pretty nice. Apparently they're having Kaladesh next week, or in a few days, in like 5 days or so after this. Amonkhet, they're gonna do like Kaladesh with the same, the same is gonna be like your first draft is free. So that's pretty fun. And then after that, they're doing Ikoria. I'm not as much a fan of Ikoria. Opponent's name is Silver, and they're in the silver tier. Coincidence? Kind of a slow start this time. I think I'm just going to build the board up a little bit here. Sure. I'm a little surprised that they went for the mummy instead of the Thresher Lizard. It seems like a bigger threat. Opponent is rampant. It's a little bad. It's bad that they're still at such a high life total at this point, and they're trying to ramp. All right, we'll do this. They can 2-for-1 a Thresher Lizard if they want. Actually, yeah, I think I'd rather take out the Hope Tender. Alright, they got Fatty. And I'm flooding out. Not looking good. I just didn't get enough interaction early enough to be able to overcome their board. Yeah, I think I'm just dead here. That was a little awkward. It was kind of like, I don't know. I don't really know what happened there. I only didn't draw enough interaction early enough, I think is what it was. Locked into a board stall, the opponent rammed. I don't think I had there was a few different like lines I could have taken, but I don't think I had a winning line actually. The cards just didn't match up well that game. That's what happens sometimes, you know? I'm trying to decide if for my next draft I should do Adventures in the Forgotten Realms or Amonkhet again. This is fine. Not great, but fine. Always rep that magma spray. Always. Hopefully get a land here. That would be cool. Oh, I wanted to make a YouTube video, but I forgot to record this one. Oh well. Vizier Remedies is good against a black deck. That's nice to have. Now if we could just get some lands. A mountain would be a good draw here. Whew! Nailed it. All right, next turn. If I hit a land, I'll go top crop plus cartouche, maybe. Otherwise, replay Trial of Zeal, play another Trial of Zeal into Cartouche of Solidarity, bounces the Trial and get in again for some big damage. Opponent's trying to get aggro. I don't think that's going to work out well for them, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Oh, okay. All right. What else you got? Nimble Blade Kenra, you say? I think I'm gonna go Trial plus White Cartouche, so I need to make sure it doesn't tap my lands wrong. So we go 3 to the head. And put the Cartouche on. Actually, it is a little awkward. The top crop at least looking pretty juicy too right now. Because the other thing I could do is I could put the child down and hit the horror and then attack with everybody. Yeah, actually let's do that. That'll get through more damage actually to the face. Opponent has something. Probably could have that single black trick that brings a guy back from the dead if they die this turn. I'm not sure what other tricks. It's been a while since I played this format. I'm not sure what else is in it. I guess I'll just go to the dome after all because they'll still be able to. If I hit the horror, they'll be able to block profitably here. So I'm gonna go Cartouche on the Gustwalker. I'm gonna exert an attack. The only way that this sucks is if next turn I get a land and I wanted to top crop and exert that with the Cartouche. That would have been nice, but and then because if I do that, then my Gustwalker will be tapped, and I won't get a hit in with that. But they're basically dead right now because the Trial of Zeal is going to come down next turn. Let's go. Oh, we got this in the bag. We got this. What could they have? They got 7 mana. Giro's Resolve again. Opponent just playing infinite Giro's Resolve. That's not really a good place to be. Scarab Feast. They got a lot of kind of cards that don't do that much in their deck. Woohoo! We did it. All right. Flying up the ranks. Classic, just Boros get you. It works. Oh no. Do we have to mulligan? I think we should. Let's see, I got 8 mountains in here. 8 mountains out of 33 cards. Yeah, it's definitely a mulligan. Alright. Alright, this is a good hand. Let's see, I could send back either the Talkropoli because it's kind of expensive, or the Vizier because it's generally the weaker card of these 3 different 2-drops I have. To the Vizier. And then I'll cry if they're playing black and have some of those -1. If they have that card that gives like 3 mana, instant speed, distribute 2 -1 counters, and they take out my Pathmaker Elite or my Pathmaker Initiate, I'm gonna cry. I'll do it right here on camera. Uh-oh, they have black. Halfway there. Do I want to expose the Gustwalker at this point? The Pathmaker Initiate is basically just as good on this board, so I'm going to put that down. Keep it, he says. What a greedster. Oh no. That card is so good. But we got Open Fire and Trial of Zeal, so we're Gucci. Trial of Zeal this thing immediately. Fucking immediately. And we'll bash him. That's what you do. This is a tough matchup though. Black-white is like the natural predator of Boros in this format, because it's like just as fast, just about as fast, but it gains life and has like 3 toughness creatures and stuff. I guess I'll do this too. I don't want to let them eternalize that. Oh wow, Liliana's Mastery, that's brutal, dude. That is brutal. They got Gusties of their own, so the opponent has a respectable black-white zombies deck. Looks like a good deck. So we're in for a real match here. I want to get the flyer down. Well, these guys are kind of flyers too, I suppose. Talkrop or Gusties? Dual Gusties. I think we'll go with the dual Gusties. I could get in for 2 here with the Sunscourge, but I'd have to tap out my Sunscourge, which is my best blocker, so I'm not going to do that right now. Save it for next turn. Opponent seems to be flooding out maybe a little bit, but they still have 2 cards in hand, so... Kenro Eterno. Binding Mummy is going to be a problem, isn't it? That Binding Mummy is going to cause me problems. If they attack, I'm happy to trade the Pathmaker for a 2-drop if they offer it. But I'd probably just attack with a Sunscourge. And then I'd have to trade a Gustwalker for it, and I'm not doing that. No way in hell I'm doing that. It's pretty intricate board state, actually. It's like a lot to think about here. This Pathmaker Initiate blocks just as well as the Gustwalker on this board, so it doesn't make sense to like tap that to get in with the Gustwalker, I don't think, because I'd rather keep it back to block, and this way I just get in for 6, put him on a real clock. Alright, it looks like opponent, I mean, if they don't take an attack here, then they're going to lose this game, so they're going to get in here for sure. The question is, who do they send? The double binding mummies is going to get ridiculous pretty soon. Alright. So taking 7, or I could trade with the Kenra Eternal and take 6. Ah, those double binding mummies are brutal. I think I actually, I mean, I think I actually do just want to trade this. It's weird, but I think it's right on this board. Alright. A mountain's actually not a bad draw there. It allows me to play the Nimble Blade and also use Open Fire so I can get a good ambush strike in on their turn. I'm gonna get aggressive here. Oh, they fell for it. Now I can Open Fire one of the mummies and basically clean this board up. Oh, it's gonna be real nice. Okay. In a decent spot here, but still a lot of... Oh my god. Right as I said it, too. Jeez. They need 3 other creatures. Okay, so it can't attack or block yet right now, but they can start creating tokens. They don't have enough mana to create one right now, but on their turn, that thing's going to start coming through. Alright, so shields are down this turn. I can get in for 4, 8, 11. Yeah, they're dead. Okay, we got there, but just barely. Right? Yeah, so they block with this. Gustwalker's going to get in for 4 apiece. Talcop gets in for 3, and then just one other thing to get through. And this cannot attack or block. Alright, so we win. That was close. Just by the skin of my teeth on that one. If they had one more turn, they probably would have started getting away with this with the Oketra. They might have started running away with the game. GG. All right, off to a good start. I'll be right back. All right, last match, win or lose. This will be our last one for this draft. So far, the deck's done pretty well. It's earned its keep. All right, this is keepable. Ruthless Sniper. That's a good one drop. Wow, thanks, Wicked. What do you think I should do next? Should I do another Amonkhet draft or should I do a AFR? I'm kind of feeling AFR, honestly. Not a fan of AFR. Alright, looks like we're going to be getting into some cycling shenanigans here. This is kind of awkward. I think I'm just going to play this on Scourge. Gain some life, chill out, wait till next turn. Question is, do I exert here or not? That is a good question. Because next turn, I'd like to smash him next turn. But that only works if I draw another mountain to go Thresher plus Cartouche. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get in the guaranteed damage here. Oh no, this card is really good. Opponent's just like setting up. They've set up for like every card they have like sets up for some kind of crazy value train down the line. So I'm a little scared right now. A little scared where this is all heading. Cycle? No, cast. Okay. All right. I don't have double red though. I can't do both. Shoot. See if I put this down. I can get down to 2 cards, but I can't get the Thresher Lizard bait this turn. I can still put the Cartouche of Solidarity on the Thresher Lizard, and then it just attacks like really well. through anything that they have. So I think I'll do that. Exert the Gustwalker again. Keep the pressure on him. I'm not trying to fuck around with this board for too long. This opponent needs to die fast, otherwise this is going to get out of hand quickly. Opponent's getting aggressive here. What could they have? There's probably something that gives them +1/+1. Is there something that lets their whole squad untap? I'm okay with trading this away. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Oh, okay, they didn't have anything anyways. Oh, see, okay. Wow, now that's a card that wasn't in the set back when it was in standard. Probably discard the Chefette Tunes. Wrath of God. Give me a break, bro. Sheesh. Okay, well, you got another sweeper. For crying out loud. And he's got Dawn. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can't, I mean, we can't beat this. You kidding me? This is absurd. This is pure absurdity. Now we get the mountain 8 years later when we'd like to draw anything else but it. What the opponent just did should be illegal. That was just insane. Unbelievable. Very, very, very next to 0% chance of winning. I might even just scoop here. I guess I have enough life still where it's worth hanging out, but let's kind of see what happens. But you know, it's unfortunate I already had to use up all my cartouches. I didn't get any trials beforehand. All right, I'm just gonna scoop. I have no card. Well. I don't think I'm coming back from this, but what the heck, dude? That was crazy. Did you miss it? They built up a whole big board of like 2-power creatures and less. And then they cast Wrath of God, and then I rebuilt my board out of my graveyard, and then they cast Dusk to wipe my board again, and then they cast Dawn to bring back all 5 of their creatures, and then they had this out the whole time, so each creature that comes back triggers this again. Yeah, that's what happened. It was pretty ugly. Definitely some savagery. And then I just draw lands. Alright, GG. GG. Claim the prize. Open some packs here. Earthshaker Camera, that's a good card. Resilient Kenra. Slightly worse card, but yeah, I mean, not really playable in Historic at all. Earthshaker is though. Glorious End is a fun card. That one sees play in strange degenerate decks. Glory Bound Initiate, alright. Reason to Believe is garbage. Blackstaff, cool. I like that card. Now, which one do I want to play? Traditional Draft, Forgotten Realms, or Premier Draft, or Amonkhet. Amonkhet is like sweet, but it's pretty, I don't know, it's kind of one-dimensional. I'm not a big fan of AFR either, it's not that fun. I wish they would let you do Sealed Amonkhet. Sealed Amonkhet is really fun too. Well, either way, this next one I'm going to record, so. Alright, we'll do Amonkhet again. There's always that one guy. There we go. Alright, folks, drafting a little Amonkhet here. Whoa, we got God Pharaoh's Gift in the first pack. You know, it's pretty hard to get me off of like the 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop aggro plan in this format, but this is one card that is very powerful. And there's really not a lot of good aggro cards in this pack anyways. Like Okecho's Avenger is fine. Okecho's Name is fine. Aerial Drake is fine. This I feel like this is a trap. And that I should probably take the Aerial Guide or the Okecho's Avenger. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Some decent black cards, but Bloodlust Insider is pretty good. So is a Braid. 3 damage is like pretty good in this format. I'll take a Braid. Start finish is fine. So like there's actually a lot of good cards in this pack. Bloodlust Insider, Sacred Cat, Start Finish, Braid, Talkrop Elite, Festering Mummy, Cartouche of Ambition. These are all fine cards. Labyrinth Guardian is fine too, but I'm gonna take a Braid. Not much to say about this pack. It's kind of disappointing. The best card is probably Supreme Will, but it's a little dirty just for this format in general. I could take Desert of the Fervent and maybe go into like a blue-red desert deck. I'm not really going to be happy with anything here. Trespasser's Curse, I've seen this card be ridiculous sometimes if you get enough of them. I don't know, I'll just take the Desert. I'm probably not going to play any card from that pack, honestly. Wow, there's the Gates of the Afterlife to go with God Pharaoh's Gift. But I don't know. It's so improbable to try to make that deck work. It's probably fine that I didn't go into it. I'll take the Nimble Blade here. Yeah. Counter Scrapper is classic. It's pretty good. I'm seeing a lot of good ramp cards. I could have built a ramp deck. But again, playing anything that isn't aggressive in this format is usually a trap. Usually. I don't really like much here. Brute Strength is okay. Magmaroth is okay. Jiru's Resolve is okay. Lots of things are okay. Four-drop creatures are so replaceable. But I guess I'll take it anyways. Black is kind of looking open, so we could end up in black. Haven't seen many white cards yet. Black-red's not a great archetype, but it's like serviceable. If I am in black-white, the zombie trick is pretty good. Talkrop Elite, sweet. Sacred Cat, there's an argument for Sacred Cat too. Again, because 1-drops are harder to come by. You can't really have too many of them. I'll take the one drop. So someone took the God Pharaoh's gift but left the gates of the afterlife. That's interesting. Yeah, it's just not that good. Take another. I'll catch his name. Oketra's name is like playable in Boros too. Wrath of God. What? I'd love to take that Fanbearer or that Gustwalker. They're probably both better considering what I have so far. Wrath of God is a generally like really insane card, and I like it for constructed too. So man, this is tough. I feel like it can't be too wrong to take Wrath of God and just rare draft it, and I might not even play it because if I'm that aggressive, like Okay, Shatterstorm is another decent rare. Got a cartouche here as well. Final reward is decent, but I don't think I'm playing black. This deck's looking a lot worse than the last one so far, but oh, Gravedigger. Desert's Hold. Let's take the Fanbearer though. We just don't have any good black cards yet, so there's not really a reason to move into black at this point. Desert's Hold is a premium removal spell, but Fanbearer is a removal spell as well, and it's a one drop. We like one drops around here. Take this cartouche. Hopefully we get some trials. That'd be real nice to open up some trials. Goldos? Anybody? No. We're not doing Goldos stuff today. I guess Puncturing Blow is like the only playable card in this pack that's even remotely in my colors. So I guess I'll take that. I could take a black card and still consider playing black. I think, I don't know, my red is like not that good, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I'll take this. Alright, here we got some good cards. Moloch or Scrapper? Second Scrapper. I think the Scrappers are like pretty good generally. Pathmaker is fine too. I might wheel one of these cards also. I kind of like both of these, but I think I'll take the Scrapper. Like, being Magma Spray proof is a nice asset in this format. If I was black, I'd be like swimming in stuff right now, but Struggle is like playable, but not great in a deck like this. Binding Mummy, Baleful Limit is decent, but I like Binding Mummy. Literally nothing here. Everybody's playing Boros again. Blue. There's so many good blue cards going around. Nobody wants to play blue. Blue's actually not bad in this set, to be real. It's not too shabby. All right, Mighty Leap. Probably play that. If I was playing zombies, I'd have a pretty good deck right now with the double Grave Diggers. Plus Wrath of God plays a lot better in a zombies deck in black-white than it does in red-white. The thing about red is you just need a few commons, and that's all it takes to like keep you around. Like the Kenra Scrappers are really strong. The Nefcrop Entangler is strong. A Braid is obviously very good. Do I want to play Soulscar in this deck? I'd probably rather have a Fanbearer. Unfortunately, I don't have any trials, but I do have these Oketcha's names, which will help me punch through, and I have a decent amount of zombies too for them. I'd like to take this Fetid Pools for my collection, but can't really pass up an Abrade, it's just too good. I need a few more creatures to pull this together. Oh, Catcher's Monument. Maybe I want that instead. Takes the blade for the meme. Hella meme value. Alright, well, this looks a lot worse than the last one. But it could still get there. I'd really like to pick up like another playable creature. Like any creature at all would be fine, would be good. Maybe taking Oketcha's Monument over those nice creatures was a mistake. Yeah, I don't think I can play Wall in this deck. I have a Desert the Fervent, but it's pretty bad because it comes in tapped. Alright, no creatures for me. I'll play Magmaroth. I can play Anointed Priest too. It's not great though. Yeah, I mean, I know it's a really good card, but I think taking Oketcha's Monument when I did was a mistake because I just needed more creatures at that point. Got plenty of support spells, but so that's gonna have a really hard time winning. I have like no flyers, or like very minimal ways to like punch through damage. Alright, I'll take it for a spin. Meat Coma 99. I like this guy's name. No, I need a plains. Yeah, it is a plains. Okay, so if I go turn 3 of Oketcha's Monument, yes. I probably should play Nimble Blade because then I could give him Prowess and Double Spell. I think I'm fine to trade here. Alright. Alright, now I just need a little bit of gas. Like, some of my removal or tricks would be good here. That's not what I want. Meat Coma 99. Okay. Lands. Tilt. Tilt. Draw nothing but lands all game. Got no good attacks. But I do got some lands. I don't know. I know they have a trick because they like basically showed me that they had one earlier, so I guess I'll take 4 here. Got no good, got no options. Got more lands though. So I've drawn. So yeah, nothing but lands. Cool. I think am I dead on board? Probably. So I let that guy through. Do this. This guy has trample. I can't. Okay. Guy's not attacking, so that blocks there. Or I could go like this, and that, and then take 3. Show me your moves. All right, nice move. I mean, I knew they had a trick all game. He was showing me one earlier, so. I guess I could have attacked there, got in for no damage. Maybe I should play Wrath of God just because when I'm on the draw, it gives me a chance of winning. That might be a move. It's nice having a chance to win on the draw. I'm good on 15 lands. Go down to the old 15er. Alright. Do 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 do. Excuse me. Getting sleepy. Sacred cat. Do 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 do. Sacred cat. Alright, we'll attack. Exert. Get in for some damage. Oh, I don't think he read the card. Maybe he just doesn't care. Let's go for the beats. Let's go for the 3-1 over the 1-3. Just going pure beats here. I don't even care he's going to bring the cat back. Bring in the beats. Says using this cat to buy some time. It's a legit strategy, I guess. Oh, Gusty. Gusty 420. Okay, so here I can abrade the Gustwalker and play Nimble Blade Kenra. No, I can't. I'm gonna play the Nimble Blade Kenra, but I'm gonna attack first. Sell off the cat again. Yep. Okay. Seems a little early to be going with that. Maybe they have some cartouches. Okay. Okay, 2, 3, 4. No, wait. Yeah, no, it'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 8. That'd be 1 short of killing him with a catcher's name. See what the opponent is doing by just like kind of drafting like a pile of cards and hoping to get there. It doesn't work in this format. In this format, your deck needs to be hyper focused and it really needs to do something. Like synergy and having a good focused deck is better than having a pile of good cards. Like in an AFR draft, you can draft a pile of good cards and be fine. In Amonkhet, you can't. The Amonkhet is one of those formats where um, the the sum of the parts is better than the whole. You know what I mean? Than each card added up individually. Um, so yeah, you really gotta come in focus. That's why I come in like that's why I draft 1 drops, 2 drops, commons over like a lot of rares in this format because it's all about like what your deck is doing and how focused it is on it. All right, I'm gonna take a smoke break. Be right back. One drop, two drop, three drop, Wrath of God. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted to do. Let's fucking go. 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 They can drill around all they want. I'm gonna be getting in. Getting in, son. I don't know what they're trying to do. Doing something weird. I'm trying to get in. Nothing weird about that. So this is a nice opportunity to just go ahead, tap down the aerial guide with the fan bearer, get in for 5, play the nimble blade. Boof. Just getting in for some quick beats right now. Perilous Vault, oof. That is sketchy. It's so weird seeing these cards that got added when they did the arena release with like all these like crazy powerful cards from throughout Magic's history, like Wrath of God and Perilous Vault. Like none of these were around when the set first came out. It's just really weird to see them on the battlefield. After I played this set so much back when it was like, you know, new. So yeah, they're dead here. Let's go like doop-a-doo, doop-a-doo. You're dead. That was a fast game. That's what we're looking to do here, you know? Just kill them on turn 5. Another good hand. Alright, so the Entangler. Which 2-drop do I play first? I think I play one of the red ones because I have Amonkhet's Monument, which will make the white one cheaper later. Let's go ahead and attack. Slap him with the fan. And then Entangler. This one just attacks the best. It has the highest chance of like getting through a block where they may play on this turn. Oh, dude, that's a good card. This is a problem. That's a problem. And so is not drawing a land here. If I play Pathmaker, it would set him up real nice for one of those double -1/-1 counter spells, but I have to just hope he doesn't have it. That's all I can do. Obelisk Spider is so good against these aggressive decks. You know, it's rough because I think generally green and black is one of the worst archetypes or one of the weaker archetypes in this draft format. But if you can get a couple of these Obelisk Spiders, because these cards are so good against all the aggressive decks, if you can get a couple of those, you know, it's not common, so it's not normal, but you can really make a good deck. Let's see. I think I just want to do Amonkhet's Monument here. It's just like a good board for Oketra's Monument. Oof. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. Trying to race me. That's good for us. It's really good for us. Because they're not going to be able to. So here I can kind of do everything. So we're going to do that. Problem is, I'd like to put this on one of the creatures that I can attack with this turn, but both of these are like less than ideal targets for Cartouche. Nefkrok would have been a good target last turn, but now that this Obelisk Spire has 5 toughness, it makes it worse. But it doesn't matter, I have Oketra's name anyways, so I think I'm going to put it on the Nefkrok Tingler. Let's go ahead and attack. Not much point in attacking with this, but it's not going to block anyway, so, you know, whatever. Like, yeah. Oh, no. Okay. If I attack with these and they block with the Obelisk Spider, then I would get blown out and I wouldn't be able to. It would be a bad turn, I think. But if I leave them back, it looks weird. I'm going to attack with everybody. That's smart. It's very smart of them. If he does block a token with it. That was a really good. The opponent did that very, very well, considering what we have. So this could be a 3/3. It could be a 4/4, but not more than that. So I think it's gonna die. I'm gonna gain some life, but I can preserve the Oketra's Avenger. Okay. What I should have just done was get in. I don't think I have good attacks this turn. I also don't want to wait because they have 3 cards in hand still. But at this point, I don't think office swinging would be a good idea. Like, so they block this here, and alright, we'll go for it. I don't think that was the best line. I think the best line would have been tap this to make like one of these guys unblockable. I'm just getting fucking dominated by this obelisk spider. I messed up that turn. I should have kept the Pathmaker alive and just start chipping in. That was probably my best chance of winning this game. More lands. I'm only running 15 too. It's kind of crazy. Okay. I'm just playing this game at this point. Yeah. That's funny. Obelisk Spider plus Cartouche of Strength for the win. Activate only if you have 1 or fewer cards. Got it. Yep. All right. That was a good way to go. I mean, they got me with a good torrent there. After I punted a couple times, but it's possible that I wouldn't be able to win even if I hadn't done those couple of little punts. But unclear. They just had an obelisk spider, and that was enough. And yeah, maybe I could have won it, but I made a couple small mistakes and it cost me. But this is a really good hand. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop on the play. And the 1 drop is a fan barrier, so like as soon as I curve out, then I can just lock them down the rest of the game. This is just a worst case scenario type of start for the opponent for me to be coming down like this. If they have the removal spell here, that'd be good. No. Oh, okay. Nice. That's the scatter. The reason I exert with the Entangler is because I think that, like, generally Aven is like a more valuable card than Entangler. Obviously, that's why it costs 3 and this costs 2. But I figured that at this point the opponent probably understands that I'm on the beatdown and they're on the defensive, so they would take the trade. And given that I'm on the beatdown and they're on the defensive, I'm not worried about this card at all. It's just a 2-1, essentially. So I figured I would get in and I wouldn't even offer them the trade there. But the cartouche makes it a lot better. That's for sure. Alright, we got a Moloch. I'm gonna tap this down on my turn. Just exert with the scrapper and get in, and then do it on their turn. Oh, I think that's first strike. Wow, I just shit the bed. Oh, wow, that was bad. Oops. Definitely just shit the bed big time. These fans are just holding it down. These lands, bro. Wow. That's unreal. Oops. Yeah, that thing. Never mind. All right. That was really stupid. Okay. Just keep punting. All right, get back in the zone. No more stupid mistakes. Because I should have won this game already. Problem is that the opponent's playing a tight game of Magic and I'm not. Alright, that's a problem. Alright, what does this do? Because my Nimble Blade +1. I can tap down the Shimmer Scale. Or I can make it not block. So make the Shimmer Scale not block. Put the cartouche on the... maybe the Fan Bearer even. And then attack with everybody. Or I could hold back the Fan Bearer and then tap one of their guys down on their turn or on my turn. If I put this on the Moloch, it attacks through this Shimmer Scale Drake, but it doesn't even matter. I think I want to spread out the damage as much as possible. Maybe I want to put it on the Nimble Blade. So if I go like this, then the Nimble Blade goes in for 3. I mean, I'm dead on board if he goes for it. Yeah, I totally punted that game in like 8 ways from Sunday. That was just bad. That was my bad. Should have won this game like in more than one occasion. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. That was pretty fun. So yeah, have a good night, everybody.